Hello there, this is Mighty Joe. Today I'm going to do a short video on calluses that you get on your hands. And this video is specifically aimed towards deadlifters, people that deadlift, whether they're beginners, world class, makes no difference. And I'm going to talk specifically about maintenance of these calluses, why you get the calluses, what's going on, and how to prevent tears. That's the main thing. So here's the problem. As you deadlift, there's a lot of pressure when you grab the bar. It folds up your skin in your palms and it creates calluses. This is a negative adaptation that your body is responding to prevent from getting blisters. So they get harder, they get thicker, and the problem with tears is as they get taller, the calluses get taller and you don't maintenance them in any way. When you go to deadlift, especially a heavy weight, it folds up all that skin in your grip. And when you go to lift, that knurling hangs onto that callus and it tears your skin. You get a rip. And that puts your training off for deadlifting. It's a pain in the butt. You got to wrap them a certain way. You got to doctor them. And sometimes it can set you back for months, depending on the severity of the tear. So here's something that I've done. It's worked for years for me. And last year I shared this with Orlando Green, who is a world-class power lifter, specifically a deadlifter. And that's what I'm going to share with you is what I suggested for him in his programming for grip strength training. And last time I talked to him, he has not had a tear since. And he said it works perfect. And I've used this with other athletes, not on a world-class level, but on many other levels, that no problem. Here's what you do. To maintenance your calluses, depending on how bad they are, it's best to do it right after you take a hot shower, because it softens up the skin. It softens up these calluses. And what you can do is take a pumice stone or a callus file like this. It's kind of got like rough grit sandpaper on one side, and then it's got a steel deal on the other side if they're really bad. And you got to get them filed down. But here's the most important thing about calluses. You're not trying to remove the callus. The callus actually helps you to bear the pain of heavy deadlifts. So if you didn't have the calluses, you wouldn't be able to deadlift heavy weights. But my point is, you've got to keep a fine balance between a callus that's too tall and thick versus the right level, right above the skin to where it still offers protection. So that's the key. So what you do is after a deadlift session, when you go to take your shower, it's softened up. You take one of these files and you file them down. Remember, don't remove them. Just reduce them, their height, the size of them, reduce it down. And then once you get that done, take some Cornhuskers lotion, put it on your hands, and rub that stuff, especially like this, create some friction. And you'll notice as it dries, a lot of dead skin falls off your hands. And you want this. You want to get rid of the dead loose skin. Then after that, here's the bomb right here. This stuff is amazing. It's called O'Keefe Working Hands. It's in a little green container. And it's white cream. This is a brand new deal. I haven't even opened it. But you apply this on your hands. And the optimal time to do this is right before you go to bed. And what it does, it helps retain moisture in your skin. And the reason this is so important is because your skin has elastic properties. And when they dry out, they lose that elasticity. And that's important in preventing tears. So it softens up your skin, it retains moisture, and when you wake up that next morning, your hands will feel kind of puffy. You know, once you put this stuff on, don't go and wash your hands, go to bed. And then when you wake up, they'll feel kind of puffy, and they'll feel damp, like it's retaining moisture. You've regained that moisture in your hands, and the elasticity, the elastic properties in your skin. So really that's basically all there is to it. But keep in mind, any maintenance program is only good as if you do it on a regular basis. If you deadlift once a week, once every 10 days, doesn't matter. Every week or every time you see your calluses getting too big and too tall, you got to do this or you're going to always experience tears. So that's the video for today, and I hope this helps you. And just to summarize and recap everything, you want to get your hands clean, preferably after a shower, and that'll soften up the calluses. Take either a callus file or a pumice stone and get your calluses, filed down. Remember, don't remove the calluses. And then once you've done that, apply the Cornhuskers lotion. This will remove the dead skin. Get it all off, rub very briskly, get all that dead skin off. And then before you go to bed, use the O'Keeffe's working hands. Put it all over your hands, especially on your calluses. Rub it in good. And it's going to feel slick, but it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Go to bed. And when you wake up the next day, you will see and feel the difference. And this will put an end to your skin tears. I promise you, it works. I've tested it. I've tried it for years with other people. So give it a try and give me some feedback in the comments down below. Hope this helps. Have a great day.